Go deep reef down here. Get a water bottle in your hand. Yep.
The penultimate game here today and the first leg of the 2019 Asia Rugby 7 Series. China will be playing the United Arab Emirates. Earlier today, the UAE went down 29-7 to Japan. And the Chinese, they had a narrow win over Sri Lanka. And look out for number 5, Shan Changshun. He is dynamite. Lu Luda, the big man in 10. And for the UAE, well, a few of those players have yet to put their hands up. We're still getting to know them a little bit. Look out though for number 7, Volo Volo. And they are coached by Apollo Perolini. It's a Pool A matchup. And another chance for China to try and cement first or second place in this pool. After beating Sri Lanka earlier, they're in the driving seat to take first or second place. They'd have to beat Japan, of course. UAE, can they put up some resistance here? Feels like a team with a lot of potential that just needs to get a little bit of flow going. And good to have them back in this highest level of Asia 7's rugby. China with Ma Chong, of course, with the ball in his hand, and Nori Hashimoto from Japan is our referee. Found something on the pitch, not sure what that was.
It might have been someone's GPS unit he's recovered.
So Ma Chong, the Tiger, with the ball in his hand, yet to really inject himself so far, but when he does, look out everybody. One of the genuine talents of Asian rugby, and that's right on the money and batted back by Lee Haitao. Nicely done, that's textbook so far. Yu Luda swings it wide. Here's Wu. They come back this way, it's Gao. Lee here now decides to put the ears back, runs into Richards, takes him well. High tackle. Close enough to the mark, says Hashimoto, and surely that player's not back 10 yet. Never mind. No, he didn't get away with it. So good start from China. All action, all bells and whistles. Again off the mark though. Into Gao, Ying Hao. They come back the other way. It's a planned move. Taking the ball under his wing is Han, and he ducks in under 2 tackles. So a nice little set move there, and it's come off for an early try. Just 2 minutes into this match to Han Jingji.
Well, made it look pretty easy in the end, didn't they, China? Flying move, good territory. Put them away with reasonable ease.
From way out wide, it's not a bad looking kick. It looks great. What a kick. Sensational. Yeah, big Justin Walsh there. He had to drift. He had to try and cover a couple of players. John with the dinky one. Ooh, that could have been a super collision, and it could be a try down the other end. Bolting off goes Natuna. He's taken that on the full. Returned with interest. Bang, bang. Firing straight back, and he's very humble looking pleasedness about that one. That could have been a colossal mid-air collision. But instead, the UAE have gone 50, 60 metres and gone under the post. Beauty.
Right from the kickoff. Now, if that's not one of the quickest tries of the tournament, I don't know what is.
Chong's coming at him twice at the end there. Could do nothing. Kick is over.
Former Mana Samoa. Apollo Piranini.
7-7 then, early in the stages of this penultimate match here today at Namdong Ashiad Stadium. It's high and mighty and going up beautifully as Chan. And the blind side is unprotected, and Lee now exploits it. Gets a couple of tacklers on him and does well to slip under some flying arms now. Here's Han, the try scorer. There's a bit of space out here. There's Mahjong, he puts on the burners. Reckons Volo's got him on the angle. There's a massive long pass out to Lee. Here goes Shan. We know he's got gas, and he just scoots around the outside there. He sees the mismatch, and he is perhaps taking up the mantle of China's most dangerous player. Ma seems more content just to play the playmaker role. Shan now, look at this. Just gets away.
It's a pretty impressive change-up, isn't it? He just got going.
To convert his own try, well, he got the super wide one. He's just mistimed that one, so it's China 12, UAE 7. Ma Zhong will handle the restart. Again, it's nicely weighted by Ma. He batted it back, but it's fallen to Richards. Butts at the base there. They're a little bit stationary. Woola takes the line on. He comes bolting away now, and not expecting that. It's a card for China. Is it? No. It was an early tackle there, but here we go then. China with the quick one. Gao to Big Lou. Ma Zhong's out there, and he puts up some tasty footwork. Finding him on the inside ball is Gao Ying Hao. The big men of the UAE try and hold it up here. Coming into the last minute of this first half. Here's Wu. Han Jingji, the try scorer. Shan. Some dazzling footwork. Shan again. Just using the width here. Here goes Lu Luda. Bumps off the first one, bumps off the second one and the third one. Comes back at him, gets rid of him again. Oh my goodness, he takes on the whole UAE side.
He loves it.
Shan, he's into everything at the moment. Riding him to the ground is Natuna. And he wins the ball, Natuna. That's a good turnover from the big man. Can they go coast to coast here to end the half on Ewood Stevens? Here we go, Vola's away. There's only one man coming, it's Wu, and he's not going to close the angle as he's going to go to the posts, and this could be sensational. Vola Well done, UAE. They soaked up the pressure. He nearly jumped out over the dead ball area. Hashimoto doesn't seem too concerned about having another look at that one. That brings the scores level. And we've got a game on here.
Well, that could have been one of the strangest endings to a potential try I think I might have ever seen. Everything's going well up to this point. Great ball. Right, he's in the clear. Home and host. Now, what's going through his mind here? There's a line. There's a line. That's an important line. Well.
We're looking down at the huddle now, and he's coming to the huddle.
Grant, I'm starting to think this guy might be Fijian born.
Well, he didn't look to pass it inside at the last moment. So look here. He's in the huddle with Apollo. He's maybe giving him the evils across the huddle. We've been told by the production team there is another angle, and he was definitely inside the line. So all good. The conversion's good too, and they lead UAE. They lead 14 points to 12. And that's a good end to the first half by the UAE. They've clung in there. They've held on. Missing from this 7 squad is the other player that was in the South China Tigers. There's Vola Vola there. We're going to have a look at from another angle of the finish there, and he's all smiles.
Well, inch perfect, I guess. And then I guess the bonus is that he's rolled into touch, and so he's out of play. And what more damage can there be done?
There was a look of sense of relief there, wasn't there? Touch. The assistant referee was right there. It was at his feet. Knew what he was doing.
I guess he knew what he was doing.
Okay, well, here we go. Could this be a little bit of an upset on the cards?
You can tell. It'll be coming down to fitness around about now. I believe it's still first half.
We're going to look to guys like this. Mahjong off the left twice, 3 times. Here's Big Lou Luda. Pops it inside to Gao. Here is Shan, and he just sets aside on the post. Can he go all the way here? No, he looks up, sees Lou. They pile in, and Lee's there. Mahjong now out to Wu Jiaojun, and he's just short. He wants to reach out, but he knows he can't. Mahjong comes in, and then come the big heavyweights of the UAE. They try and blow past it. That was Kili Thanasol. Lou now out to Gao, and there's a 2-on-2, but they can't number up properly, and poor old Justin Walsh is left with Shan. There's no way he's going to stop him, so he keeps him as wide as he can, and China edge their way back into the lead.
Cool, calm, collected. It's a good try for China. Gee whiz, this United Arab Emirates team stand up, and well, they could really burst someone's bubble, couldn't they, given the right conditions?
Yes, well, they've got Sri Lanka tomorrow. That is a wonderful kick from out wide. Absolute cracker from Shanny's. Nailed 2 conversions from the absolute sideline. China, well, they'll have Japan tomorrow. Oh, that's beautifully taken on the run, isn't it, by Lee. And they've won back some easy ball here. Mahjong to Gao. Takes on 2 of the big men there. They take him to haul him to ground. Wu now just opens up a little bit. Back on the inside comes Lee, and that's well worked, well communicated. Wu just decided to have a crack, and his outside man instinctively knew what was going on. Come back on the cut, and they get another quick try here in the second half. And he talked about fitness, Jed, and perhaps that's just starting to show here now with these UAE boys struggling to defend this sprightly Chinese attack.
I think as we get a wee bit deeper, you can see some real holes opening up. There's some big men playing for the UAE. Don't worry about that. But as much as that is an advantage, it can be a massive disadvantage as well. Particularly when it comes to recovery.
Oh yeah, that's a thing, right?
That is a thing these days.
No, you don't just go straight to the pub after a game these days. Mahjong with the dinky one, and Lou thought about just throwing himself at that. UAE have it back, it's untidy. They've got 3 minutes left here. Oh, it's all over the shop, really nasty. Gal straightens, just dances across the face of the defence there. It's a very difficult couple of moments of the game there. They sort of died off a bit, just trying to get their flow back both sides and trying to cut back again as Wu. They're really running right now, these Chinese players. Liu with the little bobble. It's the second time. Shan now sizes up the opposition. He's got Walsh in front of him. Potential mismatch, but they go back the other way through Yi Ji Wen. Gao Yingao. Just trying to work it slowly, and that went forward. So good work by the UAE defence, just sticking to task there. There's a couple sucking in the big ones. There are hands going up, pleading for a substitution. It's not business house touch, mate.
Red substitution on 10.
Good tackle from Matthews there. Just
forward in the transfer, is that what the call is?
Yep. So, yep, a couple of subs now coming on from each side. Butts and Johnson for UAE. Fu and Jia for China.
Yeah, just a moment.
Couple of minutes left.
Okay, thank you.
10-point gap.
Right, let's go.
They need to really try and get down the other field and score right here.
Sorry. Mine on a super brief. It's all right. Crouch.
I think they've done pretty well, to be honest. UAE, they've put up 2 good first half performances. First time out of the shed.
This is Andrew Stevenson on the ball. He's been robbed though. Shan comes away, and this will end the game here. Here's our favourite guy, Gao Ping. He's a real athlete. He's a real character.
Oh, no need to argue with the referee, pal.
Surely never back 10 there, but Wu gets dispossessed, and Noru Hashimoto says play on. It's all gone a little bit slow and disjointed in this last few minutes. Everyone's winding down for the bus trip home. On comes Hu Jinyi, 6 for China. They'll feel like they've done the job today, China, with 2 wins, beaten Sri Lanka. Looks like they're going to have it over the UAE. And then, well, they won't have to beat Japan tomorrow. They will come runner-up in their pool. They'll face someone like Hong Kong or Korea, most likely. Here we go then. China with a final shot at it. Here's Yi, the fresh legs, set of fresh legs on the field, steps inside, a couple of tacklers. Decides to hunker down to some contact, and they win the penalty, UAE. Big man Bolts is not happy with the way the Chinese defender held on to the ball there. Good tackle from behind by Yi. And they just worked over it there. They're well organised on defence, China. And look at it, it's really become a slogfest. It's like they're playing in treacle at the moment. No one can get away. Time's up on the clock.
Grimace on the face says it all, isn't it? They're going through some real pain, the UAE guys, and China's done them a kindness here by putting it in touch. They could have really ruined their day tomorrow if they made them run another 2-3 minutes. So, whistle blown. Time is out. China triumphant over the United Arab Emirates. It's the first day. There it is, 24-14. Final score is the day one action for the first leg.